Alright! Sorry for the late start, everybody. Hello, Luca, Just, Chi, and Oe. Welcome back to Hey Plus. And hello, Doors. Oh my god. Last time. Wow. This is heavy. I honestly, damn. Like, I thought the last one was heavy. This looks like it is going to be a really heavy time. I hope we have a lot of fun AI shenanigans between reading these logs because, damn, that shit was depressing as fuck, but it is just extremely well written. Seeing the whole dystopia and seeing, you know, the badass, if not exactly morally upright, big boss mute and everything just, oh my god. Like, this time around, the AIs, at least it feels like to me, are really around to lighten the mood because, wow, just, wow. Oh my god, you guys. Yeah, the menu theme is also quite lovely here. And, like, it's just so much more polished, too, A+. We have, pictures for all the characters. Yeah, this is, the newest one, right? I'm fairly certain of that. Yeah. Oh, damn. So it lets me redo my, continue from my old save files as well, I see. Huh! Okay, I believe we can... Yeah, but the old mute was pretty bad. I show unread. Oh no, I believe we have to extract. God damn it! I am gonna keep doing it. I am going to keep doing it. Press right clicking to go back when I really have to click the thingy at the top. I believe I have to do the whole disable active AIs thing again. Let's do it. I don't know what an emergency diagnostic does. I assume that's something for later. Alright, let's see what block. I'd like to go in order of the blocks. So yeah, block M2. Let's try to get everything from M2. We can get 6. M2, 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 M2. Is that it from M2? Updated wrinkle texture, wrinkled face textures. What the fuck is up with that? Oh, hello, Zarmegas. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think... Oh, there's... Oh, goddammit, there was some M1s that I... well, I guess I'll do those later on. No, don't commit... Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. No, just kidding. Let's see. M1. M1. There's a road in Australia called the M1 motorway. I would like to finish block M1. See. Okay, now there was an M2, I believe I also... These two are of like a pair. I want to do those together. So, let me... No, that's Heo Echong, so let's not do that one. Because that's also 3 people at once. The most extravagant bribery from Counselor. Let's do this. Okay. We'll finish off block M1 and do block M2 afterward. Commit to extraction. Now extracting. We're gonna run out of power. Ah, jeez. 1% power. We barely squeaked by. Okay. Oh, that's a review, I see. Alright, now, that's recently extracted, but I want to view them from the blocks. Warning ship is... let's see. Where... I can read the documents. M1. And it says what's unread. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Huh. Reminds me of someone I know. Heo Sung Bak, which is him, yeah. Fuck everything! Hangovers suck! All told, I spent a lot more on the dinner than 600 silver they owed Mimi. There goes my first fucking paycheck after my big promotion. Oh god. Luca, I made that statement before, I believe, before I finished Higurashi Sotsu. And that fucking jinxed it. So, yeah. Totally worth it. Took an obnoxiously long time to actually track him down, even after I worked up the guts for it. Turns out I was a lot braver with him while not sober. But even after working it up, I'd asked Professor Kim to get in touch with him. I never heard a word back from that boy. After a few months, eventually I gave up. Then suddenly near the end of my last shift of the week during patrols of the plaza, I ran into him. Well, more like he ran into me. Knocked me right over onto my ass. I was about to curse him out, but then he offered me his hand and I realized who it was. Huh? You know what I'm saying. Oh god, let's see. I don't drink alcohol, so I would not know about that. Oh wait, but I'm sorry. God, what voice did I give Mimi? You know what? Lion voice. Perfect for Mimi. Sorry. Come on, hurry up. Sorry. Come on, hurry up. He said, helping me to my feet, then suddenly starting to run, still holding my hand. I had no choice but to follow him. I didn't want to let go and miss my chance. You're right. Oh my god, it was just like that. Oh my god, you're right. It's like they're running into with the freaking holding the toast in the mouth. We spent a good minute darting through corridors and between shops. And even took a shortcut through a tea house that was definitely the kind of shit I'd normally give someone a citation for. Anyway, eventually we stopped to catch our breath. And he explained that he was running away from a couple of men who were angry at him because he cleaned them out gambling. I checked the time. Officially off the clock. Oh my god, so cute. Look at them both. Let me make it up to you. Buy you dinner, I said. In a perfect world where I'm actually as charming as he is and don't choke on my words in front of a pretty face. I'm not even gonna write down what I actually said. I'm hoping by the time I read this again, I'll have forgotten entirely. Edit. Well, that sure was wishful thinking. Take me to the Golden House, then, he said with a lilt to his voice. Don't think I can afford that. I tried to protest. Sure you can. And you owe me. Big time, he said.
After more back and forth of that, I relented. I pretty much had to. Fine, I'll take you to Golden House. Only because it'll clear my debt, I said. And because, honestly, I did want to impress him deep down. Deep down I did want to impress him. The thing I wrote before sounds way more dirty than I meant. I'm no good with words.
Oh my god, he's awesome! House Sung-bok is really cool. It's sad that he had to spend the last half of his life in an even worse dystopia. Oh. God. Western style food? What's that? It's a kind of cooking from Earth. It's really good! I wonder how Hyunai's mind functions now that she seems to, even after 600 years as an AI, seems to see herself as a human in many ways. I wonder if technology has advanced enough that in those AI bodies, like, she would be able to taste food? I don't know. Like...
Anyways, I took him there, and well, I don't really know much about Western-style food. It seemed pretty good to me.
Hilarious, Jess. Oh my god.
He just kept ordering more wine for the both of us. That's enough! That's the last one! I kept arguing, but then each time he'd clasp my hand and say,
"It's not paid off yet."
He could have said anything, really.
Oh god. He's head over heels! Diggity dang dang.
My memory's kind of fuzzy on what I said to him, on account of all the wine. The important part was that I was trying very, very hard to impress him. So, I got a promotion recently. I said, telling him all about how I was up on the rise, and more ways than one, and that my family promised that in a few years, I'd surely make it into a really important position. Maybe even guard detail for the council. And then it turned out he didn't really know how prestigious that sort of position is anyway. Fuckleberry hound. So, I've been learning some Chinese characters lately. I said, telling him that we totally did have something in common after all. I may have left out the part where I've been having a hell of a time of it. And my tutor keeps giving me shit for not even half understanding how grammar is supposed to work.
Wow. Is that kind of problem with literacy normal?
Honestly, it's all beyond me. Even if everyone says it's necessary to be functionally literate nowadays. I don't know how the fuck anyone can be. But leaving that out, he wasn't impressed. I was about to order another round for us myself, but he stopped me.
"You've had enough, Mr. Security Officer,"
he said, grinning.
"Let's get out of here while you can still stand." I use both interchangeably, Luca.
I'll walk you home. I offered after paying as we staggered out the door. He had to catch me. What an embarrassment.
But there's still a ton of log file left to go. I know where this is going. What do you mean by that? Hyuna, I had no idea you were so innocent. Oh, dear boy. I'll walk you home,
he said, having to hold me up to keep me steady.
Oh, never mind. She just got it. Okay.
I don't know what I would have done without him there. even just walking the 5 minutes from the rail station to my home. But we got there, thankfully. That was fun. I told him from my open doorway. I'd like to do it again.
Uh-huh.
You're kidding, right? I don't want to date you.
He said, and my heart sunk. Ah, fuck! I felt totally horrified and shitty. For the 3 seconds it took until he grabbed me by the collar, pulled me to his face and kissed me.
Oh my god! What mood whiplash?
And not lightly either.
Whoa!
I want you to invite me in.
Oh my god! Look at Mute. Yeah, baby, this is my thing.
I don't remember what happened between the doorway and my bedroom. I guess we must have managed to sneak past my father and his dramas.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I got a bottle of much cheaper wine without it being too weird. Somehow, I guess. The rest, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna remember vividly.
It's okay, Luca, to swear. Swearing is fine. It's big stress relief.
I shouldn't describe the whole thing, but man, hottest moment. Sitting on the edge of my bed naked, and man, I've never seen anyone look more comfortable without clothes in my life. And
Oh, jeez, this is... maybe you shouldn't be reading this.
I'm on the floor on my knees, you know, right where I want to be.
Oh my god.
Give me another drink, I tell him, raising my empty wine glass. He gets this totally wicked grin and suddenly swats the glass out of my hand. And the same gesture grabs me by the hair.
Oh my god. Wow.
Drink your fill then.
He says, pulling my head right in.
Oh my god.
It sounded like some lame eating level drama shit coming from anyone else in the world. Man, fuck me if I wasn't all kinds of turned on by it.
Oh my god. Jiggity dang dang. Wow.
Anyway, I woke up with him prying himself out of my arms. And the worst fucking hangover in the world. And to force my eyes open, it took me a whole minute to sit up straight. The only thing I'll be doing straight. But, hey, I mumbled. Are you going already? Stick around.
Sorry, but I have to go.
He said, typing something on my computer screen. I'll make you breakfast, I offered. He just laughed.
No, you won't. You're a spoiled, rich little noble boy.
He said, wagging his finger at me.
You don't even know how. You'll just get your maid to do it. No thanks.
I wondered if I'd ever see him again. I'd never had a one-night stand before. I don't want to, ever.
Oh, he's sweet.
I'm sure they're not something I can deal with at all. Goddamn if that boy didn't do a great job weighing heavily on my mind.
Well, maybe that wouldn't be so bad.
What?
Dang.
Then I realized the clothes he was putting on seemed way too baggy for his skinny body. I rubbed my eyes. Those are actually my clothes, I said.
Yeah, I know.
He responded, not stopping. I just kind of stammered, not really sure how to respond to that.
Oh, is he like a spy or something? Go back to bed, Mr. Security Officer. You really need it.
He taunted me.
If you want your clothes back, come pick them up from the address up in your computer.
Oh, I see. He's either like some kind of secret agent of some kind, or like being coy, or both.
Then he waved and walked out. I was still way too groggy to follow. But oh man, I'm excited!
What a weird relationship. That's sort of romantic.
What?
Yeah, it's like, it does sound kind of romantic.
He does want to see me again. I'm so glad. I mean, honestly, the hangover is still killing me, and holy shit, I can't believe I spent that much money on a restaurant, but oh well, who the fuck cares? Totally fucking worth it.
Value and the mirror. Wait, there's still one unextracted file that I didn't see from block 1. How the fuck is that possible? Again with the swearing. That's how men are, dear.
I knew that boy was cruel, but man, I didn't realize just how bad he was. What a fucker! So this happened last weekend. I went over to his family's place in the plaza at midday. The front area was all but empty. I think there may have been a customer or two at the time. But only a sort who were actually here for food. I don't know why. The food is awful. Hey, I'm going in the back to see him, I said to Mimi's mother, who was behind the counter.
Fuck off.
The cranky old crone said. Sure thing, I said. I don't bother arguing with her, because who cares? At the end of the day, I've still taken her son as a lover. That's his phrasing, by the way, not mine. I would just said I was banging him, but he told me,
I like the sound of taking so-and-so as a lover. I want to be taken as a lover. Taken.
That's the kind
of possessiveness I like the sound of.
I don't really get it, and I don't really think anyone would believe that I'm the one doing the taking.
I don't really think the idea of being taken is as romantic as he says. Like, seriously? You have serious issues, you and I. Well, considering you and I's experience, I personally agree with you and I in that way, but, like, I love how they have different ideas of romance. But are also similar in some way. This is like some kind of... It's very interesting. I'm surprised that very few... it's almost reminding me of Umineko in a way, where you have a story going on, and you have characters that comment on the story as well, who are also, in a way, part of that world, but at the same time above it. And I think that is absolutely fascinating. It's like a pseudo Mystery Science Theater type thing. And really, I love this format of storytelling, I've come to realize.
I don't really get it, and I also don't really think anyone believed that I'm the one doing the taking. Sure, I'm taller and manlier and the noble, but he's a domineering little man in comparison to me. But if he says he likes something, then I'll do it. So it's being taken by me as a lover.
Fine, I won't say anything.
Anyway, so I walked into the perfectly legal, friendly gambling room in the back. He wasn't playing, he was studying at the computer. Which isn't really weird or anything, but he seemed to be studying together with some other man, which surprised me. I mean, I wasn't jealous or anything, baka. Well, fine, maybe a little. I just flirt with a lot of men and women, but I don't care about that.
Oh, he's bisexual. Interesting.
He's trying to get money out of them. But I know I'm special. Or at least, hope that I'm special. Honestly, though, I was mostly just surprised at that point. The flirting with other men is only while playing cards, and staying together is our thing. I said hi to Mimi. He turns around to wave at me, and the other guy turns around and look, this is important, I swear, he just looks just like me.
Jeez. Oh.
It's fucking uncanny, okay? Studying hard? I asked Mimi.
Really? That's weird. So does he have a brother or something?
Still classic literature. The one you said last week was so easy when you did it.
He said, affecting a pout. It was cute, although I worried rightly that I had actually hurt his feelings.
I've been really struggling, so I'm taking a break from gambling to dedicate myself to my studies.
In retrospect, the idea of him taking a break from gambling should have been the giveaway, but I'm dumb apparently.
Let's see. I'm guessing the friend should have the same voice as Heo Sung Bak. Because he looks just like him.
He's been doing pretty well, though. I'm proud of him, his friend said. Want to take a break to go out for dinner, I offered. You're welcome to come too, I trailed off. Sorry, I don't think I caught your name.
Oh, what's going on here? I'm guessing his name is Bao Yu. Is there like a cloning thing going on here or something? Or like a long-lost twin?
You two don't know each other already. I would have thought, since you're both...
Mimi said, surprised. Huh? Both what? I asked.
You're both from the Heo family.
He said.
You've really never met.
No! I said, earnestly surprised. I stared, trying to figure out if I've seen him before. Couldn't remember seeing him at any family gatherings.
Damn, this is odd. Wow.
That didn't really mean a whole lot, though, because seriously, fuck Heo family gatherings. I pay as little attention as I possibly can to them. I don't think I could name half my cousins, truthfully. Were you at the last family gathering? I wasn't, unfortunately. I was ill. He said.
Oh. Of course, it's Dream of the Red Chamber. How cruel. What does that mean?
But I'm Heo Sung Bak. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh. Wait, that's him saying it.
But I'm Heo Sung Bak. It's nice to meet you. What's your name? My jaw dropped. I'm Sung Bak. What's your name? I'm Sung Bak. What's your name? He repeated. Blah, 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 blah. It's also Sung Bak. I stammered. Nice to meet you.
I actually haven't heard that story. Oh, wait.
Anyway, boy, I can't do dinner out. Too poor. We could eat out in front, though.
Mimi suggested. Meaning his mother's restaurant, which is basically worse than dying.
It's okay, Doris. That's Lucas' thing to do. Crazy puns.
Well, thinking about it right now, maybe it's not actually shit food. Maybe it just has it out for me. And fuck, that's totally it, isn't it? Anyway, it didn't seem like a good idea. I'll cover it, don't worry about it, I insisted. For both of you, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Well, fine, fine.
Mimi shrugged. Went to the place across from his, which is decent enough. So, are you also in security? I asked the other Sung Bak.
Yep, totally is.
Yes, of course, he said. I'm the second lieutenant of Deck 10, actually. Yourself? I felt really humbled, being way the fuck outranked by this guy. Just a lowly officer on the plaza, sir. Oh, there's no need to sir me, he smiled. Are you alright? You're staring. Mimi laughed, prodding me in front of the table. I'm fine. Just a little surprise is all.
Well, that's a sweet expression of hers.
I lied. Honestly, it was freaking me the fuck out. We talked more even after we finished dinner. And frankly, I just got more and more alarmed by how much in common past the whole name thing. I mean, the name thing was weird. Neither of the characters in mine are really common at all.
Interesting.
And it turned out he even wrote them the same way as mine. And he ordered the same food as me right before I did. And was the same age. Which made me feel pretty shitty about my own accomplishments, let me tell you. Man or woman? I asked. Woman. He answered. Definitely woman. Well, finally there's a difference! God, I was going fucking insane! I said exasperatedly. Mimi cleared his throat conspicuously.
Oh God!
Well, except for him, he's cool enough that anyone could make an exception for him. The other sunk box said, looking at him as I frickin' slammed my forehead against the desk. God fucking damn it!
I don't get it. It's okay, you're a girl, you don't have to. I was thinking that maybe studying together with Sungbok could be a regular thing.
Mimi said, making flirty eyes not in my direction.
What the fuck is happening?
I'd like to get through Dream of the Red Chamber together with him, at least, since he's read it. So am I! I stammered awkwardly, trying to fight for his attention, because I am an idiot.
Well, we've just gotten to chapter XX together, where Bao Yu sleeps in front of the mirror, remember?
Mimi smiled.
Besides, don't you think it'd be nice, me being together with Sungbok and Sungbok? I wouldn't have to take up so much of your time, so you could focus more on exams, so you could get promoted.
I just gaped in horror at his proposal.
Sungbok, you idiot.
What is going on?
I wish I knew what this story was. It's like, what is going on? Like, how did he find someone that looked exactly like Sungbok?
I just gaped in horror at his proposal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read it as XX because of, it's because of Mimi. And Mimi is someone who is quite lewd. God, another bot as you just said it away. My God. Jeez.
As if he could fucking suggest such an awful thing. I want to spend more time with him, not less. And it was just... fuck. The thought that I was basically replaceable in his eyes. I've been worried about that in our relationship. There's just so interchangeable noble in his eyes. This was just making that all the worse. I really don't think, that's just kind of... I stammered something like that. I can't remember the exact wording. Mimi, I don't want her to be replaced by some mirror version of me. That's... And then I stopped mid-sentence. Do you think he's figured it out yet? The mirror Sungbok asked him, trying to stifle laughter. I can't keep this up anymore.
I I told you he hadn't read it.
Okay, there's something to do with that story. I wish I knew that story. Mimi said enthusiastically.
You're fucking with me.
How the fuck did he find someone that looked exactly like him, though?
I finally said.
A little.
Mimi said.
Ha! See, it's important to be well read.
Come on. Dream of the Red Chamber. You were supposed to have studied literature as part of becoming an officer.
Oh, come on, dream of the Red Chamber. You're supposed to study literature as part of becoming an officer. Mirror Sungbok said to me, suddenly switching to a lot less stilted voice. You don't remember the part where Bao Yu meets the other Bao Yu thing we spent the past hour reenacting? I was never really good with classical literature, I admitted.
See, I'm right, aren't I?
Mimi asked, looking at the mirror Sungbok expectantly. Well, alright, fine, Mimi, he said, reaching into his purse and putting down money on the table. Like I said before, of course it couldn't be true that Mimi was taking a break from gambling.
Okay, it is a prank, but how, like, does he look exactly like him?
Who's a giant fucking idiot? This guy. I cracked up before I figured it out. You win and I'm speechless. Then he said goodbye and left. Fucking hell! I can't believe you do that to me! He yelled at him, honestly upset. Maybe you giant fucking cock!
Thanks for the compliment.
Mimi got up and came over to my side of the...
Mimi got up and came over to my side of the table, sitting next to me.
Well, you're an idiot for believing it,
he said, wrapping his arm around my shoulder. I was upset at him, but I have a hard time saying no to physical comfort from him, even when I think he's an asshole. Then he looked at me very suddenly and intensely and said,
there is no such things as mirror versions of someone. There's no such thing as someone out there who's like you, except more desirable. You're special to me. I can't believe you're actually stupid enough to think I could find a way to replace you at all. There's no such thing as someone who I love the way I love you. I'm perfectly clear.
Wow. I don't get their relation at all. Not just how love affairs are with men. Wow. Wow. Mimi's got to be hiding some kind of secret. Like, he's got to be some kind of double agent or something, but like some kind of secret agent in some way.
Yeah, I croaked. I felt pretty humbled and touched. Still upset, but mostly touched. It was sweet. In his own awful way.
If you're not too mad at me, I'm gonna kiss you now. And it's gonna make me really happy. Because you're special and have a good taste and are someone I love.
He said, leaning close.
If that's alright with you.
Yeah, it is. I reluctantly said. Cruel fucker.
Oh my god. Wait, what did I fucking miss? Oh, that's sad. How the fuck did I miss that one? I don't understand how I missed it. God, I need a counter for how many times that is gonna fucking happen. How did Mimi do that there? Alright, let's do... Alright, these are all from 4041, okay. 25, 26... see. Interesting. So you know what? I don't think I'm gonna read this one just yet. One, two, three, 4, 5, and then 6, the other one from M1. Perfect. So in the next batch, I can do the last one from M1 and the rest from M2. So yeah, I'm not gonna read this yet because it'll probably spoil shit. Okay. Meiji Na is a brand new character. Let's go. Wow, she writes really cutely. So this is what happened when peasant girls learn to write, huh? Oh! She's cool. It's the first time we've read about this person. Click their name again in another log file and remind you about them. Let's see. I have to read all I have for the game to continue. Oh, fuck. That's gonna be... I am so sorry. I should have looked at it more clearly. I'm so sorry, you guys. Well, it looks like we're gonna be spoiled on some shit for that one at least. Let's see. I think I'm gonna give her a Jessica voice. She looks like kind of like a Jessica type character. Dear diary! Today was such an awesome day! I had to work at the family store in the market again. That super pretty woman came by to get flowers again. I made up my mind this morning that if she came back this week too, I'd say more to her than just welcome and the price. And at the time it really did. She was super nice to me. Welcome. I greeted her when she showed up at the same time she had for the past 3 weeks. And I don't know who she's talking to, so I'll just read it in my voice until we know. The usual then, miss? Yes! Oh, no, she's still saying that. The usual then, miss? Yes, please. Oh. I wonder if this is... Oh. Yes, please. She said in a really gorgeous voice. That's a little bit husky and really pretty. I know, speaking of pretty, I figured out why she always looks so glamorous. It's because she really is an actress. I bet she always plays like really cool characters. She can do it so well. I didn't find that out right away, so I didn't know how far out of my depth I was. Wow. Well, it was cutting the stems of flowers she always asked for. I tried to think of something to say. Let's see. I just realized, damn, they used to film fucking movies. The database wipe just hurts so much. Ah, jeez. Jeez. I didn't find out that right away, so I didn't know how far of death I was yet. Well, I was cutting the stems of the flowers she always asked for. I tried to think of something to say. So, I guess you really like camellias, don't you? They're really pretty. I think they seem to suit you. I babbled, unable to think of anything coherent in time. Well, I think it's cute. Embarrassing. Oh. Yeah, the way she's describing her voice, it would be a crime not to use the Beatrice voice for that. She asked, and suddenly I got really tense. Did she think I was an idiot? Did I just make an idiot of myself for babbling like that? I was sure I had, and she was judging me harshly. I think I blushed a little, but then she smiled at me. Oh my, no. They're not for me. I don't think they suit me at all. Like, what is up with this tone? I bundled the flowers and handed them to avoiding eye contact and not saying nothing. I'd done enough damage, I thought. Then when she took him, she held him up beside my face, and I got a good close look at her hand. Normally you couldn't see it because of her really long sleeves, but oh my gosh, they were really pretty too, and really clean and smooth looking, and pretty much the exact opposite of mine. She even had really red nail polish, and I was really envious of how cool she was. Okay. Dang. You're acting like me for Beatrice, so yeah, this actress lady definitely gets the Beatrice voice. I was still trying to avoid eye contact, but she kept stared at me and asked if I was sizing me up.
Yes. I think camellias go far better when contrasted with cute flowers, personally.
She said.
See? Perfect match.
Huh? Oh, I murmured in confusion. But then in a couple of seconds I realized she was talking about me. Oh my gosh, what a cool line wasted on me! I definitely knew I blushed more at that and looked away. Wow. I was completely out of my depth. And I know she knew it. Was playing with me. Thanks, I said quietly. Oh no. Oh God, Luca, no. The Jessica girl is acting more like me. God, I wish I could act like Beatrice. Seriously, I honestly totally do. I wish I was Beatrice. Thanks, I said quietly. There was a long pause where I didn't want to say nothing more, embarrass myself, and definitely didn't want to look up. She kept just kept standing there. I wonder why she was doing that. I considered it was entirely just to make me squirm. Was this revenge for saying anything at all? I should have said nothing, I thought to myself. I wouldn't be embarrassing myself in front of such a cool person. Why won't she go and let me wither away from shame on my own? Why didn't she go? I kept thinking. She's really charming. Someone like that. Ooh, you and me are on the same fucking wavelength. Seriously. There was a reason I really liked you. What are you saying?
Pardon me.
She said.
But how much money do I owe you?
And that was the moment I just completely and totally red. Oh my gosh, I just want to die of embarrassment right there on the spot. I could not have been more embarrassed. Sorry. Just a second. That's turn sofa, please. Sorry. I stammered. And then I had a second crazy thought. If I couldn't be any more embarrassed than what I had to be afraid of. Oh, wow. So, what were the flowers for then? I asked, forcing myself to look at her. Someone important to you? She paid me and shook her head.
Well, I suppose he's a good enough friend, but it's hardly what you're thinking of. They're for the play we're running. The actor who performs opposite of me needs to wear one in his hair for the third act. It's just not the same without real flowers. If you use fakes, you'll lose your sense of playful elegance. It's awfully important.
Oh, I said. I'm not really sure what she meant by the last part, but I didn't really want to admit it. So you're an actress then? It was unexpected, but I wasn't surprised. She was certainly pretty and calm and way cool enough to be one. I was even more amazed that someone like that could be talking to me. So out of my depth.
I am.
She said, managed to make it sound so cool, so dramatic, just like an actress would, I guess.
Are you a fan of the theater, then?
I turned blank. What could I say? No, sorry, just a peasant. I can never afford that.
Crossed my mind, but that'd be just too much, and I really wanted to impress her. My stomach had torn away in disgust. I tried to think of something.
I don't know, I said honestly. But I do like dramas.
Oh, well, they're not an awful lot like that.
She said, but it didn't sound too dismissive. I couldn't have been more embarrassed anyway, so it was fine. Oh my god.
Oh. Perhaps. Would you like to see our performance tomorrow night? Then, so you can judge for yourself.
It'd be awful nice to be with. Gah! Oh my god, you and I. You and me. You and me.
Would you like to see our performance tomorrow night, then, so you can judge for yourself? You can see if we embody playful elegance with your own eyes, which are rather pretty when you look up, I may add.
I don't know what to say with it! Well, if it's not too much trouble, it was all I could think of.
Hardly.
She said,
What's your name, dear?
It's Major. I trailed off.
Oh, that's a cute name. It fits. Very well, Miss Major Jinnah.
She said, still so cool.
If it pleases, you will have your name be put on the guest list. It's at the Silver Eternity Theater at 7 tomorrow. I'd love to see you come.
Could I really turn down a request like that? No way in hell! Okay, thank you. I'll see you there, he said.
Goodbye now. Take care, cute flower.
She said, then walked away. Oh my gosh, so cool! I don't really know how to deal with any of this, and I'm kind of scared to go tomorrow. And I'm definitely way out of my depth. Still, she's the actress. She was nice to me, despite me being an idiot on her. Oh my gosh, what an awesome day! I just can't deal with this. Even if I'm scared, I really can't wait to see her again. Look at your chance, and she's all just so cool. Who even says things like "get chance"? What's wrong with that? Sounds like something like, you know, from a video game. That was adorable. Oh, interesting. Hey, Wei Zhang is here. Interesting, we have 2 plays here. Looks like we're gonna have to see what became of their storyline there. The hairpin. Hey, Wei Zhang. That's her! She's the actress here. She didn't, Jess. No, I did not give Pale Bride the better voice. Pale Bride is Hunai. Oh, wow, that's her. And oh, we get to see her her perspective.
Oh, wait, but wasn't Heo a noble name back then? My performance last night must have been my worst yet. I got no less than a dozen lines wrong, including the no unplugged flower one.
Interesting, so they're putting on plays rather than movies.
Meaning that the entire meaning of my speech at the climax was reversed. To say nothing of the entire cue that I missed when I was worrying about missing a cue.
Yeah, I gave the Queen the Beator voice last time. And that Queen was good, while the Queen here...
To say that it was disastrous would be a dramatic understatement. It was calamitous, utterly amateur hour on my behalf, and I have the utmost certainty that even the audience could tell. And of course it was the performance which had invited the girl with the flowers on the other day, the one I was trying to impress!
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Wow!
I would have died of shame on the spot if I could. Utterly calamitous! I completely undermined the whole meaning! Oh, I argued with the others, pouring myself another glass of well-needed wine. Somehow even my co-star wasn't taking me seriously.
Yeah, I'd expect an actor who was also a woman to be that dramatic. Oh god! Oh, Tommy, a new character here. A new person, okay. We don't know, we don't have their photo.
It's a complicated play, love. Nobody other than us noticed it, I guarantee it. They just go off what the program describes it as meaning anyway.
Tammy said, rolling his eyes.
Hello, Mystery Theater, welcome to the stream.
Please stop self-effacing for attention.
I am doing no such thing! I protested. I looked at the other girls in the group, but they just shrugged. But before I could say any more, the door slid open, one of the stagehands appearing.
Sorry, Miss Hayway-chong. There's a common girl's really insistent on seeing you. She says she knows you. What should I say?
He asked. Oh no, Jinnah. I winced. I couldn't face her, not after that disaster. Tell her I'm not here. Tell her that I've died. Tell her that I've died of shame and therefore I'm not here.
Oh man. God, so much of this is so heartbreaking to read because we know what happens to the world. Like, in the first game, it felt more like everyone dying felt more like a release from pain than a true, like, genocide. Just this, and something we knew from the beginning, this just feels worse. Like, because these are, like, people with, like, normal lives that are, oh god, they're facing such horrible, like, a horrible existence for the rest of them in a few short years.
I'll see that you're busy,
he said uncomfortably.
Wait, who's this Jinnah you're so afraid of? The great and haughty Ah Jong, scared of a commoner?
Timey mocked.
Send her in, this must be seen.
Oh no, that's so mean!
Yikes.
Okay, sir.
The stagehand said and closed the door, despite my obvious distress. Please, at least treat her nicely, I implored Timey.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to be mean to her. I'm going to be mean to you,
he declared. I was about to respond by asking how I might be able to tell the difference, but at the moment the door slid open. she exclaimed, bowing unnecessarily.
I just want to thank Miss Hayway Jog for inviting me here. Sorry for the trouble. I'll be going now.
Come in, come in. Any friend of Hejong is a friend of ours. I insist.
He said. Not really,
she said quietly, glancing at me, seeming worried. I gave her a sympathetic look.
Okay, thanks.
I made room for her at the table, and she knelt down next to me. I smiled at her and tried to reassure myself that I hadn't really lost the upper hand. Perhaps she didn't know just to what extent I had utterly destroyed myself on stage. Perhaps.
That's a nice dress,
he told her. It really, really wasn't.
Ooh.
She tried her best to look. Well, I don't know what her expectation of what one wears to the theater is, but I'm sure she tried her best. It was cute. It was endearing that she tried, but it was very certainly not a nice dress. He was making fun of her after all. I winced. It wasn't fair. She could know better.
Thank you. Oh no, poor Janah.
She stammered. I want to die right there, on the spot. Or swoop in and rescue her with a clever repartee. But before I had a chance to think of anything to say, she just looked at him with a look of amazement and said,
There's just one thing I'm confused by, though.
I looked away. I was simply unable to watch this unfold. I'd invited her here, and he was simply going to devour her whole. I had not understood just how truly calamitous this was.
And what's that?
He asked with a smirk.
Well, it's Miss Hayway was telling me. She said it's impossible to embody playful elegance if you use mock flowers, right?
She asked. I looked straight down. She was just too naive for this. She was going to be destroyed.
Of course,
he said.
Okay, that makes sense,
she said enthusiastically. Then she said the unexpected.
So, then don't you also lose the playful elegance if you use more compliments? Oh, wow! Oh my god! Oh my god, you are gonna need a burn heal! Wow! 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 Oh my god!
I suddenly looked up out of shock, and there was silence. She just tilted her head, looking cutely, as if she really did expect an answer. After a moment had passed for it to sink in, the girls giggled. I thought she hadn't understood, but no. She knew exactly when she had been the butt of the joke. And she had absolutely called him on it in the most adorable, most natural-seeming way. Oh. Clever girl.
She is.
I may nearly have swooned on the spot. I thought I'd impress her when I invited her here, but instead I was the one who was impressed. Holy crap baskets.
You're right,
he said, shrugging it off. That was unbecoming of me, and I apologize. I was very, truly impressed. The tone of the conversation was respectful after that. She really was naive, it turned out. But after a drink or two, she freely confessed to it in a way that was just the most endearing thing in the world. We explained the play to her, and I even admitted just how
as disastrously my performance had gone. Even after it was clear she couldn't tell, and her response was to simply smile innocently at me and say with the utmost sincerity, "It's okay. I'm sure you'll get it perfect next time." It was the sweetest thing. Eventually, all the other actors took their leave, suddenly leaving us alone together backstage, entirely too drunk and entirely too close together. And I was just smitten with her at this point. Smitten? Oh no. Ah. I have immensely enjoyed your company tonight, I told her. Without a doubt, you are, far more than I, the absolute embodiment of playful elegance. Oh, please don't be silly, she said. I clasped her hand with mine. I mean it truly, I declared. I'd like to think I have some sort of segue into what I said next, something that made it seem natural, and not just an act of forwardness. That would be excessive even for me, but I cannot remember saying anything of the sort, unfortunately. All I remember was staring deep into her eyes and declaring, "If it'd please you, I'd rather like to kiss you right now." Diggity dang dang, wow. I'm glad they're really setting us with more lighthearted stuff since the heavy stuff before. Wow, the chat is super far behind. Does she think she's a man? She blushed profusely, and I immediately regretted saying that, realizing how I had moved remarkably too fast, and was acting remarkably too drunk. God, so many bots. Okay, sure. She stammered, sounding reluctant. My apologies. Oh my god. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know what I was thinking. Please forgive me, I said to her. It's kind of nice, though. No, you're right. You shouldn't have said that. My god, there's so many bots. What the fuck? Like, look at this. They're popping up like weeds. I don't know what I was thinking. Please forgive me, I said to her. No! She looked down. I'd really like it if you did. Please, let it be nice. I raised her chin with my finger so I could look her in the eyes. Really? I asked with uncertainty. What? She's a woman! What are you even saying, Hunai? Ooh, Hunai! Dang! Hunai! I love Hunai. I'm so glad I have both of them here. They really play off each other well, and they have, like, very different enough things to say. I'm really glad that they're both here. Sorry that your connection is slow, Jazz.
She stammered, trembling slightly as I stared her in the eyes.
I mean, if you want, it's okay if you don't. I was just thinking, Jason, like if you did really.
Very well, I said. Then I leaned forward, clasping her hands and gently kissed her quivering lips. They felt so delicate against mine, and I could nearly taste her surprise.
Ooh, oh, yeah. Embarrassing. But never mind. Oh, you and I keep talking.
And I could nearly taste her surprise. Then I kissed her once more, unable to help myself. You smell nice, little flower, I said softly to her.
Thanks,
she said. When I pulled away, she was still blushing bright red, still quivering, but she grinned at me. Then a worried look overcame her face and she looked around the room.
Oh no, is it midnight already? Oh jeez, I'm so late. I should have been home ages ago. I have to leave. Sorry!
I'm sorry, forgive me. You don't have to say that. I told her, letting go, and I really just realized I really just scared her off. I'd come on to her too strongly, and she wanted to be a good sport. But the kiss really did scare her off. What a fool I am, I thought. I'll let you go. I didn't mean to push you like that. God damn it. Stupid. Hey, Jong, stupid. I can't believe I blew it.
No, I like that. I'm flattered that you even look at me like that. I mean it.
She said, rising to her feet.
Oh my god, you too.
I shook my head. You don't need to say that. And don't worry about offending me, I understand. You don't need to worry about seeing me again, so don't spare my feelings.
I'm not!
She exclaimed.
I like you. I think you're really cool. Please believe me.
Then she pulled out an ugly hair clip from her hair and handed it to me.
Here, hold on to this. I'm not giving it to you. I want it back, okay? I'm trusting you to hold on to it until I can be with you again.
I took it from her, not sure what to say. She started to run away, shouting back at me.
Bye for now. Till next time.
Till next time, I said, trailing off, watching her run away.
Is this what adult relationships are like? No, of course not!
Only once she left did I realize that my heart was actually racing. Jinnah may be cute and timid and as fun to play with as I had expected, but well, I had certainly not expected her to grab hold of my heart like that. I thought I'd be the one to sweep her off her feet, impress her and be the charming one. What the hell is going on here? She should have my voice and I should have hers. But all I could think of, though, was that I'd surely just given my worst performance yet, and somehow the audience was receptive all the same. And despite the stammering and the excitement and the blushing, I had no doubt she was far more graceful than I had been. Right after she left, I clipped a pin into my own hair.
Wow. And her play got reviewed here. Wait, mixed sex theater. I don't know about that. Okay, attention getting headline. The Silver Eternities. I'll just read this in my voice. This is just like a newspaper article. The Silver Eternities production of Don't Pick the Flowers is the current pinnacle of modern theater, with Haley Jong and Lee Taimee giving their finest performances to date. The ever-lovely Ajong has always been one of our favorite stars ever since this publication started. But for the past half year, it's been obvious even to the casual theatergoer that her career has been somewhat of a slump. In one of her recent performances, she was so visibly spaced out she completely missed cues and delivered many of the show's important monologues with the stiffness of a stale noodle. I can only speculate as to why, but it's been troubling to watch. Lately, however, we've seen a real return to her previous form. Ajong is as enchanting as a dream, and her on-stage chemistry with her co-star Taimi produces unbelievably convincing tension. For 3 hours, she becomes the perfect embodiment of love and scorn, taking you through the play's myriad complex turns and betrayals. And make no mistake, this is a difficult play. Don't Break the Flowers presents the story of the charismatic veteran Earth politician Anna Harper, Heo-Ajong, whose charm belies a vicious revenge plot against the seductive serial killer Anso. Lee Taimi and get another cross-dressing role. Oh, wow. Wouldn't you like to have to worry about passions running too high? If you say so. A playboy uses his status to escape the law. Oh, Lee Taimi is a girl. It's a chilling story of manipulation, and the entire play is a duel of wit and charm between the two. I thought Lee Taimi was a guy. Wait, now I'm really confused. Really? I had no idea. It's a chilling story of manipulation. Tiara plays a duel of wit and charm between the two. Complicated dance where one is never sure who is ahead until the end. Oh wow, that sounds super exciting. Hello Burncastle, welcome to the stream. God, I'd love to read this story too. In the hands of less skilled cast or any other director, it could be a mess. But Ajong and Taimi are entrancing. And when done right, the confusion only helps sell their roles even more. If you only see one play this year, Napoli must be this. I don't know what's happened to Ajong to bring her back to grace, but we're all the better for it. 5 stars. Don't Break the Flowers is currently being performed at the Silver Eternity Theater. Like, we should take a break. Oh, they're gonna let me take a break. Oh wait, no, I got the wrong, hold on. I just want to go back here. Yeah. Wait, so... So Taimi is a guy, but he's playing a girl in the... Oh, that's right. I didn't realize that. I can click... I forgot I could click them when they're glowing like that. Thank you. I see. So Taimi was a guy, but is playing a girl in the play. I see. Okay. That's what I was confused about. Well, so they even had plays about... Oh, wow. That's awesome. Wow. Damn, I'm gonna see that story. That sounds badass. I'm actually mute. There's something I'd like to talk about, if you don't mind. Okay, sure. Hit me. I always thought when I was alive and sick, that I'd love to be free of my body. It'd be great to be free of all its stupid fragility. Turns out not so much. Not so much. Like, I have a simulation of arms and legs and a face, so I don't go mad, but Wait, you do? Yeah, your body sort of affects the way you think, so it's important. I remember my real father telling me something about that as a kid. But you're the same program as me, and I don't have that. Huh? Yes, you do. I keep telling you I'm not the same program. We're not even the same base code. Jeez Louise. I had a lot of time to myself, so I programmed that in myself. Wow! An AI that messes with its own programming. That's incredible. That is super badass. Wait, you can do that? You changed my code! I changed my code! Look, this isn't what I wanted to talk about. What I was trying to say was that even still, I really miss having a body a lot. Well, you and I, it looks like that my character has been looking at that, having bodies for an AI to inhabit. I mean, it's been so exciting to talk to people finally. Even you, Mute. Glad to hear it. I just really miss, well, touch. Oh, God. Wow. Oh, God, you're gonna make me cry. Especially while reading about things like visiting the plaza to pick flowers, like Ai Zhang did. I just wish... Hey, when we reach Earth, he'll get me a body, right? Without question. If that's what you want, absolutely. You and I guess it's not really much of a choice. It's really important to me. Well, then, if it's important to you, absolutely. What about you, Mute? I don't know anything about that sort of thing. Obviously, I don't miss it. I wonder what Mute used to be like as a human. I don't know, does Mute even remember being a human? Or the human she was copied from, I guess. I mean, the original Mute, I wonder if she did. Obviously, this Mute doesn't. But aren't you curious? Does she want to know what it's like to feel, to touch? I don't really have any use for that. But you've been in love before, right? She has. I'm still a woman, you and I. Yup, Smith Sengjung. How do you think Smith Sengjung would feel? Do you think he'd want you to be able to touch if you could? Don't just evoke someone like that so casually! Sorry. But he did, of course. Sometimes I was even render myself with my hair let down in front of him. Oh, wow. You like that? Holy shit, wow. Jeez, why am I telling you this, though? I think that would be really nice. You could even find out just how heavy the real version of that giant headdress he used to wear was. I wonder, what would it be like to have hair again? when you have hair here? Could it be blown in the wind? Would it be fluffy? Oh God, you do not want fluffy hair. It's a pain in the ass. It always gets tangled. I really wish I had nice straight hair like yours. I wouldn't really know. Makes me think of Ryujie Hua, my husband's wife. She'd comfort me and brush my hair. I could do that for you if you wanted. Why would I want that? Well, I just thought because I liked it an awful lot. But now that I think of it, I just remember what it felt like to be touched like that. I don't remember touch at all. Oh God. Oh wow. Do you think you'd be able to remind me, Miss Investigator? Maybe we could hug and you touch my hair. Absolutely. Well, that's good. I was thinking that as a possibility too, Jess. Yeah. I don't even remember the feeling of that anymore. But I know it was really comforting. Really, I don't want to be stuck behind a computer screen forever. I just want to remember what it's like to be touched. Oh God, Yunai. Jeez, Yunai, that's way too brazen. Please don't get jealous of me because she said yes. What? No! I'm not... No, I don't... Mute, if you want a body too, I could probably get you one as well. Jeez, I don't want that. I don't want it from you or her or anyone else. My hair stays up. Sorry. I didn't think it mattered that much to you. Again. I will not be teased by a love-struck girl with a fixation on hair fluffiness. Jeez, if you're fixated on fluffy hair, you come to the right person. Like if this is what taking a break is like, I'd rather get back to work. Oh, I have an inbox unread. J.R. Robinson, who's this? I don't know who J.R. Robinson is, but,
For the millionth time, tune up your deflector regularly. Tune up your deflector regularly. Tune up your bloody deflector regularly. For a damage report y'all sent us, it's pretty obvious what happened. Deflector engaged probably a nanosecond too late. Instead of removing an uncommon piece of microscopic debris, just change the angle enough to glance right through your primary engine at .9C. Honestly, you're damn lucky it didn't pass through an unshielded area. You wouldn't even be alive right now. I see this sort of thing happen all the goddamn time. It is completely avoidable if you just take your ship in for regular tune-up. There is absolutely no excuse. Tune up your reflector regularly. Covered by all insurance providers by law. It takes no more than 5 minutes. I'd do it this time for you. It's up to you to bring it in for a tune-up every 6 months. For now, I expect to see White Princess at the shop by February 12th. I don't know how long it'll take to fix, but judging by the damage report, you're going to be grounded for at least a week while we wait for parts to arrive. And for the love of God, tune up your bloody deflector regularly. J.R. Robinson, Corporate Repair Division, Industrial Star Solutions, Earth Space Dock.
Oh wow, something happened with the nanoshield. Interesting. Oh wow, we're ETA 3 days, so that's when we're perfect timing. We're gonna get the ship fixed. What do we do? Let me just create a save. There we go. Oh wow, I just realized it's New Year's Eve. Damn it, what do I do now? Because since I got a conversation with them. Do I have to read the last one? I guess I do. To move forward. I guess block M3 is like some kind of endgame thing. Oh no, but they were so good together.
Wait, what?
Oh no. Something bad happened between them. I wonder what really happened. Dear diary, I can't believe she'd do that to me. I hate her. She's the worst. If she gets what she deserves from that man she tried to leave me for, how could she do that to me? Hate! I was at the theater to tell him my decision about. Oh no. Oh jeez, I just realized how badly I screwed that up for me. All because I was stupid enough to be love struck by that stupid, selfish woman. Oh no, what am I gonna do now? I was at the theater to tell him my decision about the man my parents wanted me to marry. He was so icky, I told her. He was like a dozen years older than me. And he had this beard that was just, ugh. Well, I'm sure you could convince him to shave it, she said distantly. I was surprised. Oh, I think I know how this ends. Don't defend him. I could never live with someone like that. Besides, I'd have to be away from you and I could never. I trailed off. Anyway, I told him no. I was totally uninterested. I should go find some girl his age and send me ask her directly instead of going around to her parents. My father was upset, but I had to. So that's the end of that. Oh no. We have to break up, she said suddenly. Nothing else. Nothing leading to it, just that. I don't really remember what I said. I don't think I believed her. I know we stammered a lot, probably what? What the fuck just happened? Didn't she realize this was bound to happen? There's a patron who'd like to buy me out and take me into his house. Something I've considered for a long time now, and afraid it's come to the point where it's the only recourse I can take, she said. He's made a very generous offer, and I fear it would be unwise of me to decline it. Buy you out? What does that even mean? I asked. Gonna move in with this man? It's a generous offer. Jenna needs to be more rational. But she's in love. It means I will receive a regular stipend for performing for him and his guests exclusively. And that, yes. I will live in his house and receive 3 cooked meals a day and an actual bed to sleep in. She said, I have to. We get smaller and smaller audiences every week. This just isn't tenable. Oh God, that's horrible. I just couldn't believe it. My mind raced. What, like, do you seriously see how it could possibly work? You need to be rational too, you know, I just turned down an offer like that for her sake, and she did this to me? Is that the man I saw you with before? When you were doing all those private shows for? Then it was all in your face and touching you and all. Oh, my precious Ajong, I'll be so honored to slobber all over you, some gross man. Please come to my home now. I demanded.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no.
That guy from the Ryu house, you see, he didn't know what to do with.
Oh no. That isn't fair. Yes, it is him, but...
She trailed off. Yeah, I'll bet you he'll give you a bed to sleep in, I shouted.
Don't say that, Jinal. It's not like that. She lied. Besides, even if it were like that, I no longer have the luxury of being picky. If I said no, what would I do when the theater closed down? At least you can live with your parents still. I have no such option. That man has made a kind and generous offer, and I must accept it.
I can't believe it, I said, crying. I thought you loved me. I thought you cared for me, but...
You're better off without me anyway,
she said. And she told me, I can't really remember her exact words now. Told me that she didn't feel as strongly about me as I did for her. And that she regretted being a crutch for me as long as she did. The relationship was a mistake, and that she should have done this far sooner. Oh, God. Fine! I screamed at her. If that's how it is, fine! I'll get out of your life and leave you alone, you precious, kind, and generous man! I started to storm off. This is painful.
I can agree on that. Wait, please don't leave like that. Please stay.
She begged.
Our relationship is doomed, but it doesn't mean I don't like being with you. Please stay one more night. I couldn't bear it. My last memory of you was a sad one.
I thought her voice was always so graceful before. Right then I realized it wasn't. It was pitiful. It was always pitiful. She was trying to manipulate me. Probably like she's done with that patron. Like she's done with me before. It wasn't charming. It wasn't playful elegance. It was a pitiful lie. But Ajong did the right thing. How could she be so unappreciative of that? Oh, God. So I told her the truth. I hate you! I screamed at her and ran away. Is my computer even... No, the computer's definitely charging. It's just this stupid fucking... Hold on. Something weird's going on. Yeah, it's that fucking charger. Oh, something else. Okay. I don't know what to do now. I tried not to let my family see me like this, but there's only a paper screen in between us. I'm such a mess. Can't believe she'd do that to me. I can't believe after I made the hard decision, she made the easy one. I threw me away. Frightenedness has calmed me down a little at least. But now the reality sinks in. I have nothing now. I guess all I can do is apologize to my dad. Nope, I get a second chance. I guess that's all I can do. I can't believe she'd do that to me. I hate her. Oh, God. Okay, so we're out of power. I guess we'll find out her side of this from before. Once we... Oh, we have to click on Okay, so we're pretty much out of power for the day. I know, we wasted most of today's power on all that debugging, so you should apologize again, Hyunai. What? But it's not my fault! Well, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry about her. Why are you so mean? I'm not being mean, you're just being disrespectful! Jeez! Enough of the childish bickering, Hyunai. The most important thing is that's all we can do for today. Like, no matter how you look at it, it's gonna take us all 3 days to get through this all.
Well, maybe it's for the better that we piece it out anyway. It's not as if it's gonna have a happy ending.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what you're talking about. It all ended peace perfectly, okay? And I don't want to wait. This whole time limit thing sucks. I'd stay up all night reading if I could.
Same. I wish I didn't have to sleep.
Anyway, we can't.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow, though. Hello, Princess of Balance. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, right. The Lunar New Year is tomorrow.
Yep.
Well, let's let her do any of her rituals first, then get back to us.
I don't want to get a new handbox to show off for her. To have Tateo cook and...
Dear, you're a computer program. You can't have soup. But you're a computer program, so you can't have soup. It's not possible. Don't be weird, okay?
Fine, fine.
Anyway, right. Like we're out of power for today. I'll give you a button to shut everything down for the night. So, whenever you're ready, just click on that. Okay, that's all.
I still want to do all the proper New Year stuff, though.
Oh, shush. We spent the New Year reading about Old Mute, our ancestor. That's close enough, isn't it?
Oh, wow. How ironic is this? It's New Year's Eve. Jeez. That's crazy. Well, for them, it's the Chinese New Year, but for us, it's the, Roman calendar New Year. She's not my ancestor.
Okay, whatever. We're not getting into this right now. Just click the shutdown button when you're all done, Miss Investigator.
Alright, I guess we just have to power down until tomorrow. So... I should, right? I should shut down for today? I don't know, she's making a lot of noise. It's interesting that the other... Like, it's all 3 choices now. No, the stream is not over yet, Luca. Yes? Okay.
Okay, I'll just let you go ahead and save your data first. Okay, all done.
Well, good night.
Man, I can't wait until tomorrow. End of day 1. 12 hours. Oh, I see. 48 hours remain. Oh my god, they have a freaking moon of the old mute. Oh my god. That was terrifying. No, we're still going. Oh my god. Wait. Is it really gonna make us wait? Is it really gonna make us wait? Oh my god! It's real time? Wait. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. It's really gonna, wow. Okay. God, wow. Oh my god. I am really glad that it's real time. Okay, I am so sorry. Oh, I see. I can hover my mouse over the save file and press S on the keyboard. I see. Oh my god. Hi, it's the author here. I'm not gonna stop from skipping the waiting period if that's what you really want. But geez, you really shouldn't. Where'd you even find that? GameFAQs? I can't believe with the GameFAQs window open. Anyway, I wanted to ask yourself, what's the rush? Do you really think my girls would be impressed with you cheating out of impatience? Do you think it's best to save your time together? Don't rush things. By the way, I'm the author, so I can tell you. They would not be impressed. Not be impressed at all. You know what? You know what? You know what? I think now I can prepare this. I can prepare now that I know this is a thing that's gonna happen. It's short. It's short. It's a short stream, but it's not too short. Like, I would definitely do it if like it was under an hour, but we're at an hour and 50 minutes. You know what? Good call. See you in a few hours then. I think that I'm gonna let it go, because yeah, it's a short stream, but it's not too short. Like, I'll do it, like, if now that I know that this is a thing that happens, I'll definitely be prepared for the next day. But, yeah. I didn't expect it to get that meta. This was a lovely, much more lighthearted stream for Hate Plus than the last one, which I'm glad. I'm glad that it's getting a bit more lighthearted compared to the first chapter, which was, damn, that was heavy. Wow. But seriously, this is awesome. Tomorrow there'll be some more Root Double, and we'll continue on Sunday in the new year with Hate Plus. So until then, I would like to say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.